Hey, Greenville Inspired community, thanks for joining us. Today we've got Deb Richardson Moore from Triune Mercy Center joining us. And if you remember, they were our very first episode when we launched Greenville Inspired last year. And just a really unique and exciting place in Greenville that helps the community who are struggling with homelessness. And, now is an interesting time, Deb. And I'm just curious up front, kind of how is your church and Triune doing in the midst of all this?
Hi, Jason. Thanks for having us. Oh boy, that's a hard question. Triune, from the beginning, what we have tried to do is say we are not emergency relief. We are all about transformation, giving people the opportunity to come together, to be welcomed in ways that they may not have been by our society outside, and just to involve them in ways that they're just not available anywhere else. So we've lost that. We've lost worship, we've lost Bible study, we've lost our communal meals, we've lost Sunday school, art room, NA, AA, all those community gatherings. What we have been able to continue is the emergency relief piece. The city has told us we are an essential service, so we turned our 4 hot meals a week into bagged meals, and our serving churches have been just fabulous about pivoting and doing that. We're still running our food pantry, and we do that out of the parking lot to keep a distance. We still have mail delivery 6 to 7 days a week, which is kind of critical in this time, as you might imagine. And then we have also been asked by some of our partners to take on a new role, which is to keep people in motel rooms who were living with some degree of stability and had a job that they then lost because of the virus. So we have stepped up on that, trying to give money to keep people in motel rooms. So we're sort of still going. Obviously, we cut our hours a good bit, but we're still coming in 6 to 7 days a week.
Now, I've seen on you guys' Facebook page, it looks like you're doing some online streaming services now. How are you still able to connect to the community through church events and services and things like that?
Yeah, well, I hope so. You never really know who's watching, but yeah, we are taping one song and a sermon that lands every Sunday morning. And then I just participated in a Good Friday service virtually with 6 other pastors, and it will be able to be seen at noon on Good Friday through the Facebook page of Mattoon Presbyterian Church.
Okay. And can you tell us a little bit, just in kind of what you're experiencing and what your team is experiencing, how are the people who are currently dealing with homelessness, how are they dealing with this situation right now? I mean, can you shed any light on that?
Wow. Well, oddly, today we have a little lending library out in the parking lot. And I really had no idea how much use it was getting. And, we were having problems with theft too and all this. Well, all of a sudden we were running the food pantry out there this morning, and about 4 men came up very respectively. We're keeping about 10 to 15 feet between them, but we're trying to get books out of there. So I said, let me run up to our in-house library and stop that. And they all waited, and they were so excited about getting books to take with them. And they were like, Pastor, we'll bring these back when we finish with them, and so somebody else can enjoy them. So there is, just like the rest of us, I think they're looking for reading. The library closed a good while back. That was a place where they congregated. We are finding, I don't imagine they are able to watch the news in the ways that some of us have, but they are showing up and, needing services just like they always have.
That's an interesting point you bring up that I didn't even think about, that I think, a lot of people would say that that, again, not to undermine what's going on. It's a very serious situation, but it's only worsened, I think, by the consumption of news that we see and that we take in. So for people who don't have access to the news, they may not necessarily have as much fear as a lot of us who just unfortunately suck this in every day.
Yeah, I really don't know. The bad thing about that are rumors are bad.
Sure, yeah.
We hear, some questions that indicate a lot of bad information, but.
So I know that, a lot of people still want to help and want to do what they can. I was speaking with my parents last night who visit with their church, every other month to help serve. So people who do that, people who want to help, how has that changed, and how, if at all, are people still able to help from the community right now?
Oh yeah, we have, like I said, our serving churches, including your parents, have just pivoted and are providing us meals in brown bags, which we just hand out a window instead of coming in for a hot meal. A lot of people are bringing in what we call pop-top bags. Those are bags of things that can just be eaten right out of a gallon-sized Ziploc bag. So it might be Vienna sausage, beanie weenies, peanut butter and crackers, a bottle of water, but things that can be eaten without a kitchen or even a can opener. And a lot of people are donating those, which is great. Bringing bottled water is important, because as it gets hotter and hotter, there are precious few places open where people can access clean water. And so we like to have those on hand to give out. And just money for us to keep operating, quite frankly, is what we need as much as anything.
And the people that want to donate money or to pack these bags of food, are they able just to bring that right up to Triune and give that to whoever's at the door, or how would that be easiest for them?
They can. We are going to be always open. It looks like 9 to noon every day, except with the possible exception of Friday. So yeah, they can donate physical stuff, and of course they can go on our website to donate either through Stripe or by mailing a check to the street address.
I know you're busy and got a lot going on. I won't keep you much longer. One thing I wanted to end this with, what are you seeing right now in the people you work with? What's going on? Is there anything you're seeing that gives you a little bit of hope and peace that things are going to be okay? We're going to get through this. What's kind of giving you that thought right now?
Yes, the staff here has just been incredible. If somebody doesn't feel well, we say by all means stay home, but nobody has been infected, and by God's grace, and just that the willingness to come in and be there for the people the way they've always been has been very heartwarming for me to see. Great.
I thank you for joining us again. I know you're busy, and I appreciate you taking a few minutes just to let us know about what's going on with Triune, and hopefully things will return to somewhat normal soon, and we can all continue to adapt and help the people that really need it most.
I hope so. Thank you for what you're doing, Jason.
Oh, no problem. Hope you have a great day, Deb. Thanks.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.